All right, here's a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let's see if you guys can actually hear me. All right, here's a mic check. 1 2. Yeah, it's absolutely working. Okay, you guys should be hearing me loud and clear. All right. I'm gonna be monitoring the chat through my phone, I suppose. And I see Pie Guy first. He's usually always first. Welcome, Pie Guy. We got Lewis. What's going on? Welcome. DDR Glass. I've been seeing your name a lot recently in all my streams. Welcome, welcome. Carl Kim, always a long-time viewer. Welcome. Japan Sakura. Yes, you've been donating and watching a lot recently. And we even got Stormtaker21. Hello and welcome. And of course, no Dr. D stream would be complete without Len. That's right, Len for life, who is one of the moderators for my chat. So don't get out of line or he will slap down that ban hammer. All right, all right. We're going to get a couple more people inside and then we're just going to get started. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to do and should be fun. So definitely, if you're in the mood for this kind of thing, grab a snack, grab a drink. I might go get a drink later. I probably should have got one now. Get comfortable because it's going to be a long stream, I think. We're going to be talking about lots of different things. I'm going to give you updates, what I've been up to, some of the accomplishments I've been doing, the goals that I'm going for, and yes, I'm going to be doing some chart breakdowns. I haven't done some of those in quite a while. They were pretty successful last time, so I'm going to be doing a few that are already pre-planned, but guess what? I'm planning on doing some requests, so if you stick around late enough, I will be asking some requests from the people in the chat to suggest a song, and I'll just be breaking it down on the spot. So yeah, let's see who else we got in here. We got Sognik. I think that's how you say your name. I'm guessing you're from Korea. Am I correct? South Korea? Yes or no? And we got Pie Guy being all uncomfortable. Well, sorry. Alright, we're up to 14 viewers. I'm only going to be live on YouTube. Just the tubers today. Alright, good. Alright, thank you, Len. Yes, share it. Sharing is caring. I know a lot of you still are on lockdown, depending on which country you're in. And if I can give you a little bit of content to get your mind off of all that stuff, then hey, that's what I'm here for. Haven't done one of these in a while. Probably should have been doing these more often, but we're here now, so let's do our best with that. I'll wait a couple more minutes before diving straight into things. And I'll keep monitoring the chat. Whenever you see me looking over, I'm checking the chat. And in fact, I think I'm going to grab a drink real quick because I think I'm going to be talking a lot. So I'll be right back, grabbing a drink. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, and when I get back, I'll just dive right into everything. Okay, I'm back, and we're getting started. Okay, so what's up, everyone? Welcome to another Dr. D's update. This is May 9th. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Don't forget to call her. And we're going to be breaking down some charts. I'm going to be going over some of the recent achievements I've got. I'm going to be telling you what I'm going to be going for in the coming weeks, months, possibly the next year. And I'm going to be showing you my new shoes. So, yeah, let's just get started. So I haven't done one of these for a while. I figured the best way to do it would be to go through my Twitter timeline, and that might be the easiest way to kind of jog my memory and tell you what I've been up to. So, yeah, starting in March, I was grinding pretty hard on Pluto, and that I also was working on the Paranoias, and I was working on Osakas. These were like the three big things I've been working on because either I needed to get their beginner, basic, or difficult charts down, and I made some really good progress there. I even MFC'd one of the Osakas, so I only have two more Osakas on beginner to MFC, so I can't wait to get those. I've been SDPing a bunch of good stuff, been MFCing a bunch of good stuff. Uh, I focused pretty hard on I can't even talk right now. What the hell? I know why, because I didn't drink any of this. So some of my goals recently have been trying to SDP all the 11s, 12s, 13s, and 14s. So this was remain. I'd have to click on it to see the score. So yeah, I got the world record on that first try. Jamanda was quite a chore, but I got the world record on that. Yeah, just working on things like that. I had some serious breakthrough on Pluto DSP. Got it down to two perfects. Previous world record was five, so that was pretty awesome. I got the world record on OTP Basic. That was pretty out there. I tied with Kevin San, so shoutouts to him. He got the score first, but for me, this was an incredible run. Yeah, I got some DSP, some more uh, red cab, MFCs. Did a lot of cleanup in the 8s and 9s, even on 11 or so. This was me working on getting more of the 12s SDP'd and just a few more cleanup things. And then, yep, more cleanup, more cleanup. And then on April 26th, so this was just a few weeks ago, which, well, when I uploaded it was a few days ago. But basically, I was able to MFC the 5 lamp. So the level 5, the last two songs I had left were Delta Max Basic and Awa Adori Beginner, both very difficult level 5s. Can't believe it. Delta Max was the first try of the day. I grinded it probably like 200 times, but it just happened first try of the day that day. So, hooray. And then Awadori was also pretty tame. So that gave me the 5 folder, and I was so stoked about that until the next day, where what the fuck, I got the 7 folder and the 6 folder. So I just had two songs left. Those were Sakura Basic and uh, Pluto Beginner. So these were very challenging songs. I did have a video. I'm not going to play the whole video now, but suffice it to say I MFC them both. I was not doing a stream that day, so I did not get the full capture. But either way, I closed out the folder. Pretty amazing. I'm currently the only person. I have the most folders MFC'd right now. I have 1 through 7 plus 10. So there's 8 entire level folders MFC'd. Ultimate goal is going to be 8 and 9, so we're going to get 1 through 10. Not sure if it's entirely possible, but ultimate goal really is to shoot for that. So that's like the very long-term goal that I have right now. There's a lot of 9s that even no one has MFC'd yet, so if I ever end up getting that, it's gonna take some work. Alright, some other stuff I got. I've got 2 15s in a day. We got Oversoul and the Cardness song, the Riser. You know, this is one of my favorite songs. A lot of people. I was pretty happy to see a lot of you enjoyed it. So I know Len really loves it as well, and I was able to get 2 15s in a day. That's great, and just overall been improving a lot of other things. Finally able to work a lot more on 15, 16, 17. So I guess that kind of goes in line with my knee update, which I'll give you right after I finish up this. I've been also working on courses recently. I'm trying to get beginner through expert on all courses world record. And yeah, just some other things. And this is just a post about me trying to figure out what's the best way to take pictures. So for actual terms of MFC, so here's my overall MFC counter right now. Overall, I'm at 3,225 MFCs. That's across all difficulties and all playstyles, single, double, beginner through challenge. If we're just talking singles, we got almost 3,200, and these are the percentages. And for completeness sake, we are down to 6 beginners, and then those are the remaining basic through challenge that I need to get, which, let's be real, most of that's not going to be gotten. Alright, so that's like a generalized breakdown. And then some of my recent MFCs, you can find them here. I'd always refer you to the Dr. D's Master MFC list, version B. If you don't know where that is, just find my profile. It is linked in my bio. You can always keep it up to date. PyGuy helps me manage this. It's like a godsend. It's a way you can like take a look at like which songs individually I have or don't have. You can see the folders. So like, you know, we have like the rating folder. I have all of the beginners in level 1. You know, it's like level 10, there's basic through challenge. I have all of them. None of them are remaining. Well, for singles at least. Yeah, you even have like the BPM folders. One of my other goals recently was trying to clear out the DSP folder for 150 through 159, so the 150 BPM folder and stuff. Yeah, so I'll give you quick goals that I'm going for right now, and then I'll tell you about my knee after I check the chat. Let's see. Yeah, so current goals as of right now is trying to clean up the rest of the beginner charts. So beginner, we have 2 level 8 beginners and 4 level 9 beginners. We have a total of 6 beginner charts. I have not MFC'd. 2 of those are Osaka, Valkyrie, OTP. Okay, so 2 Osaka, Valkyrie, OTP, and and I'm waiting for PyGuy to tell me. Why can I not remember? Why am I blanking right now? It's not Sakura. Anyways, I got 6 left total. What the fuck is it? I think it's in like DDR. It's not Pluto. Oh, Pluto the First. Yeah. Pluto the First. And it's something else high BPM that I can't think of at the moment. Anyways, it's not that important. I got 6 of them, and we're going to be working on that a lot. Other goals are going to be to try to just finish up the rest of the level 9s. So this is like level 8. This is what I'm missing. So we got 6 charts in level 8, and we got we got 18 in level 9. So eventually I would like to clear up all that. So that's like the long-term goal. It'd be all beginners, all level 8, eventually level 9. And in terms of SDPing, I need to SDP bag challenge. That'll finish off 1 through 13, MFC or SDP. And then in 14, I got quite a bit of work to do, but I would like to try to SDP all the 14s as well. Alright, and those are kind of like my current goals as of right now. I'll eventually get more into doubles, but I'm just like way too focused into single right now to do that. And yeah, thank you, PyGuy. The last song was Egoism 440 Beginner, which I should be able to get because, let's be honest here, I got the basics, so should be able to get that. Alright, those are my current goals. Now, what's going to prevent me from getting those goals? It's definitely going to be my knee. So how is Dr. D's knee? Well, my knee is getting a lot better. You know, I do have to do a lot of exercises with like, you know, the rubber bands and weights and things like that to improve my knee strength, but it's been going pretty well recently. So overall, I am not too limited by my knee anymore. there's definitely some things that will make it have discomfort, and I do have to be cautious in some areas. But most of my gains right now can just be through actual my health and my physical performance and fitness. So if I focus more on that, I think I can have more gains. All right, that's my knee update. And that brings us to new shoes. Da, da, da. So these are the old shoes. So I found out that I like these pretty much. I like the bottom because they're very flat, they're very grippy. And I found out in the recent years, I actually really do like a very thick heel, a very cushiony heel. And I've been trying to find a perfect shoe recently. And I've found out that like I need to have a big heel when I want a shoe now. I don't know. I'm like becoming like Chris's moon boots. So here's the new shoe. Whoo, too hot for YouTube. So you can see it's got that big heel as well. It's very cushiony, and yeah, there's from the other side. The only thing that's majorly different is the bottom is a lot more like spokey. Like it's got a lot more like, I don't know. I thought the surface area might not be as grippy, but it's doing a pretty good job for now. And I think that as it gets grinded down over time, it's going to be even better. And already I'm noticing a lot of like things that are just absolutely better for these shoes. So I can't wait till I'm like really comfortable in these and see what I can do. But so far the results have been pretty good. Alright, so that's my new shoes. So we talked about 5 through 7 MFC, we talked about my new shoes, we talked about my goals, and we talked about my knee. So, how about we get to some chart breakdowns? How does that sound? Good? That's what I think most of you are going to be here for. And I'm trying to go faster because I know that a lot of you don't want to like dwell too long on those topics. You just want to get to the chart breakdowns. Because yeah, it turns out that the chart breakdowns were pretty successful. So I did several of these. Uh, and a lot of you have been digging them. A lot of you have been enjoying them quite a bit. And I think that you're craving some more. And if you want more, I'll give you more. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to break down. I still got 3 songs to break down that were requested by patrons. So I'm going to break those down. And then after I break those down, I'm going to take requests from you guys. And if you guys have some suggestion, if we have like a pretty strong consensus, like possibly, uh, I'm sure we'll get like 100 different requests. But if I see a lot of people requesting the same thing, we're going to fire it up. My rule is Yusin has to have a video, okay? That's my rule. If Yusin has a video, we're just going to watch the video. I'll walk you through it. We'll break it down. If he doesn't, then sorry, I'm not breaking it down. Alright, deal? Good. Alright, so let's start by seeing what's the first breakdown. And I gotta check because I have an awful memory and I can never remember anything. Is that the breakdowns? Yes, they are. Alright, so last time we were able to finish all of these. And then we definitely got a few more. I think there's one more. I need to check. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm also going to add one more to this. There's another one. We're going to do max 300 X special. And this is requested by, I believe, Maxine. So we'll do that one. Alright, so we're going to break down these 4 charts. And then after we do that, we will take some requests. Alright, that's basically it. So which one do we start with? That's the interesting question. I'm also going to be approaching these breakdowns going a little bit faster than I usually go. I'm going to assume that you guys have a good fundamental understanding of basic techniques and stuff, so I can really just focus on like the actual tricky parts and to do that. Alright, let's hope that on the bounce is a Yusin chart. Let's find out. What's the best way to do this? Go to videos. And isn't there a search button? Yes, there is. Yes, we do. Alright, so on the bounce. And this is a really good one because I'm actually quite into it as of late because I've been trying to MFC it. Uh, that's right, heartbreaking, yeah. Alright, we're gonna, I will start the video by saying like, what's up everyone, blah blah blah, but first I want to make sure the sound is okay. So this is me talking, and this is me talking with the music. Do I need to turn the music up or down? Please let me hear if I should be turning that up or down. Could you hear me through that, or was the music too loud? Okay, I'm kind of quiet, so I'm going to move it a little bit closer, and then I'm going to turn that a little bit down. So, okay, how about this? Can you hear me if it's stepping right now? Please let me know after the updated adjustments. Okay, I mean, you could still hear me. That's good. So is the music still too loud? Okay, it sounds like we're good. So, we're just going to get started. And this is by Quickman, right? I believe. That is not the right one. There we go. Yeah, by Quickman. Alright, let's get started. What's up everyone, Dr. D here, and in this video we're going to be breaking down On the Bounce challenge requested by Quickman. He's a patron, he made this request, and I'm happy to break it down. I've been trying to MFC this recently, so I have learned quite a bit of techniques. And for bonus, anyone in the live chat, can you guys find my recent one perfect video and post it? I do believe that I recently got one perfect. Did I upload the video? I know I got it on stream, but I'm not sure if I uploaded the video. Anyways, if you can find it, great. If not, I could still at least be able to yeah, give you some tips and advice. Alright, so let's get started with the song. Let's play the intro. I'll stop when necessary. Alright, so right off the bat, you're going to find out that this song is just rude. Why is it rude? Well, for the simple fact that this setup is rude. Because, of course, if we're going to be hitting, and I'm going to be using this for reference since we can see more of the chart available, and let's be honest, we all prefer note. Rainbow sucks. Hashtag just saying. Right off the bat, you're going to realize that this song is going to require you to either you can call it a foot switch or a pivot, or you can call it anything you want, a double step. But when you hit this jump, unless you're doing a crossed over, which is weird as hell, you're going to have to take your left foot from there to the up to make sure that you can hit this triplet with your right, left, right. So there's going to be a lot of this throughout the song. So positioning is key. My biggest advice for learning this chart is go at a slower speed for a while. You're going to want to really remember and build your muscle memory to all the funky transitions, because here's the thing. When you play like this, you might not see what's coming up down here, so you might not be set up. Like this is only on 3x. Put this on 4x, you're not even seeing this, and if you have a bad position, you're fucked. So I'll tell you which foot to be on each section, but bottom line, you got to find out what works for you. Could you technically do this crossed over? Yeah, but do you really want to risk it? No. So play at a lower speed for a while, learn the positioning, and you'll have a lot more success. So with that note, I'm going to be glossing over a lot of these. Alright, so the first 75 steps are really focused on those broken 16ths. What's a broken 16th? Well, instead of like going all the way through to end on a blue or a red, it's ending on a yellow. I consider that a broken 16th. Now, there's two ways to do this. Either one, you gotta just know that it's ending there and then like treat it as such, going from a yellow to a blue. Or two, you could add a helper step. So in this case, you would want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe a left, and then you can go more easily into the next one. So, but personally, I would rather just sight it. And keep in mind, this whole section, I'm going to play a little bit slower, just so that we can really take a good look here. So, left foot, and then left foot gallop. Okay, right foot, left foot over here, left foot, and left foot. That's got to be starting with the left foot on the down. Alright, this is basically a mirrored version of what we just did. So you're going to have the 3 yellows. Right foot. Now this part gets a little tricky because like general like tendencies, you would want to hit that, then the down with your left, and then you're in an awkward position where you have to like completely jump over, or you're going to have to cross over to hit that jump. So to prevent that, what you want to make sure you do is after you finish this triplet, make sure your left foot is hitting this up. You want your right foot on the down so that you can hit the down and then be in a good position to hit this one. And then this thing again. Alright, now we're at this section. I'll play it at full speed. Let's hear it out. Alright, and the ending is going to basically repeat that, so I might as well break it down now so we know what to do. So this section is not really too bad. I will just say that it doesn't sound like how it goes. I do this part entirely visual because like the dun 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 dun, like I don't know, that doesn't really sound like galloping music to me. And at least these are like smooth transitions. Like, you know, this is like basically Suguru expert until it gets here. So now you have an option. You're either going to want to gallop that and then cross over right foot to the down, or what I do is I will gallop this, make sure my left foot is hitting this one. So I want to make sure that this up arrow is my left foot. What the fuck? Okay, YouTube is broken. Hello. Hi. I can't even. I could, but I can't. I can still use K for whatever reason, but the spacebar is doing that. What the fuck? Thanks a lot, YouTube. Holy shit. Okay, I gotta use K for this video. So yeah, make sure your left foot is there, and then you should be able to finish it out. And then after this gallop, opposite. Make sure your left foot is on the down, and then you should have a smooth transition. Alright, now this next section is pretty self-explanatory, so we can gloss over a lot of it. Left foot there. And then make sure you start with your right foot on this down. And then this is a weird one. Just make sure your right foot is on the up. So right foot on the down, then... Wait, was it right foot on the down or was that the left foot on the down? Did I say that wrong? I want to make sure I said that right. Yeah, right foot on the down. And then the second time, right foot on the up. Here's the second time, right foot on the up. Alright, that's pretty self-explanatory. Now, what foot do you think we want to hit this jump on? We can either have the left foot on the top or the right foot on the top. Well, from the transition, it would be easier to have the left foot on the top, because if you're galloping with this with your left to your right, naturally we would want to be hitting this with our left foot on the top. Or is there a benefit? And the answer is, yeah, keep your left foot on the top. There's really no secret about that. Yeah. Now the reason why I say that though, now a lot of people don't want to do that because they get scared here. They're like, oh shit, if I do that, I'm going to break the freeze, because I can hold the down arrow longer if my left foot is on the down, right? Because then your right foot's hitting there. True, but here's the secret. It's short enough that you can let go early, you will still get the okay. This is a mental thing. as long as your left foot is on the top here and you hit that, you can drop your right foot around here, no problem. It will still give you the okay. So you can immediately go from dropping it to the triplet here. That's what I do. So that's like the first like big secret. A lot of people would want to try to force it, but I would say I would be against that because that's a really awkward setup from hitting that and then just immediately swinging over. You could do it, but in other words, it's not necessary. You're making it more complicated when you don't have to because this freeze is short enough that you can get away with it. And it gives you a better setup because you really want to make sure your left foot is hitting this down arrow. If you didn't do that, you'd have a lot harder time here. Alright, so pretty self-explanatory. This, I always hate this. I don't even know what to call this, but like the positioning is after you hit that, you either have to immediately swing over or you have to do a cross. Or you can do the Dr. D method and use one foot. Yes, I swear to you, I always use one foot, my left foot, to bracket jump this. You do that, and it's basically a step. Takes a lot of practice, takes the right kind of shoes, takes the right kind of pads, but if all those are right, you want to just hit that jump with one foot. Oh my god, are you going to give me this shit again, YouTube? Alright, down with your right foot. Alright, this is like a repeat of before, but the setup is nice where you don't even have to think about it. And then here's the big trick. So 222. 222, you need to double step this. See, I just know it by looking at it. I know for sure you have to double step this. So hit the left here and then left down right with your left foot, right foot, left foot. You got to do that. Otherwise, you're going to be in a very bad position because for this triplet, you must be with your right foot. Because if you don't do that, you're crossing over and then coming back and then hitting it. That's outrageous. Just down, sorry, the left foot to the down, and then that'll be smooth. Make sure you double step this. Oh my god, the fucking space bar. I swear to god. Alright, calm down, calm down. Alright, left foot for these triplets. This part doesn't really matter, but I wouldn't recommend crossing over. You can either double step, like left down double step, or you can do left and then the right foot, then double step. It doesn't matter, just double step this. Alright, now, I'm going to tell you how I do it. I'm just going to tell you how I do it. You want my advice? I'm going to tell you how I do it. I fucking cheat all of this. You see that hit? That note? Watch me play it. I keep my right foot planted here, and when this note comes, I briefly lift it up and smash it down so that this is basically a jump. This is an upright jump for me. So that when I get here, I don't need to cross over. I don't need to put my back leg over there. So I will just hit that, and then right here I will slam my right foot on both up and right, and then keep it planted on the up. And then the last one, you don't have to do it because you're going to get it either way. So you can drop it off around here and still get that. And believe it or not, I also fucking cheat this jump. So I will keep this position, and then I'll plant my foot to get this. I really do it. Technically, it's safer if you don't do it, but then again, you're taking more energy. If you don't want to do it the Dr. D boss way, the other way you could do it that is also not using a crossover is jump here into that, and then we're just going to jump over. So switch from your right foot to your left foot, and then when it goes the opposite way, just jump into that. It's a little easier, and it doesn't involve crossing over, and you can absolutely get away with it in this song. That I just hate. It definitely takes some practice to get these kind of patterns. The only advice I can give you here is that if you're very bad at step jumps, just jump for all of them. It'll take more energy, but you can even do this for like songs even faster, like Fascination Eternal Love Mix Challenge. Just jump out through all of them, but you shouldn't have too much problem. But you want to make sure that you hit the right foot with this, the right foot on top for the up. And this one, I actually don't do the technique before. I might start doing it because I really like my new shoes. But this one, actually, I do a cross. But this is a down arrow cross, which is a lot easier than an up arrow cross. So this one is a lot more smooth to just plant your left foot on the down and do the simple cross. Alright, that should be fine. Just make sure that after this jump, no matter how you do it, I would probably cheat it and be in a good position. If you're not, make sure that you have your right foot to hit this. Double step all of this. And whatever you do here, just make sure that you jump through it. And then, yeah, once again, this. Again, I try to cheat all these jumps, but you do what you can do. Alright, I'm going to briefly check the chat, make sure that nothing is like completely wrong. Yeah. Alright, so there you guys go. So now we're getting into like the really meaty part of the song. So here's like the first one. You have to remember which foot to start with which one. First triplet is left foot. Second triplet is left foot. And third one is right foot. And these are candles, so you're crossing the center panel to get these. So it feels a lot harder than all the other triplets we've been doing prior. Alright, so the second one, we're starting with our left foot down here. And then right foot for this triplet. And then we're just going to do this. Now here's the most like challenging part, because as soon as we hit this down, we need to double step twice. Hit the down with your right foot, go to the right arrow with your right foot, and then immediately go back to down. So we're doing bum bum and then into the mini stream. You gotta do that. You have to double step this. There's no other way. Alright, this one, it doesn't matter if you are left foot or right foot. I guess it'd be better if you can try to remember to put your left foot on the top, because it'll help you out a little bit here. But honestly, it's not too bad of a transition no matter what you do here. And this is a similar pattern to what we did in the beginning with the 3 yellows in the middle. Now this one, I hate it. I really wish I can tell you an advice, but you do have 2 options. Right foot up for the ups and go do the back cross, or left foot for the up, start back and end it. So do you prefer starting in a good position and ending crossed, or do you want to get the bad position crossed over and get it over with and then there? This is really up to you. Just no matter what you decide, make sure that you hit this. So if you do the back crossover, I will say this. So if we started with the right foot, left, right, left, right, left, right, this will be awkward, because you'll for sure have to hit this with your left foot and either do the 1 foot jump here or do a cross or be a fucking beast and just swing your body over there. God. So ideally you want to start this pattern with your left foot. You can do it, but so after this jump, get your left foot here, start crossed over. This is like an Afronova crossover, just a lot fucking faster. And just go for it. And if you finish it like how I just told you, you will notice that you can hit this one with your right foot. But then you're kind of in trouble here, because you really want to make sure you hit this one with your right foot. That's why I think I do it the other way personally. I would rather just take the cross jump, because I know that this section is coming up and you really, really need to be with your right foot on the ups, because as you can see how it's going to play out, we're about to do a stream that we must be starting with our right foot. Another candle. This one I double step, because you don't want to try anything else, because you must hit this with your left foot. Although when I finish, this is, I guess, technically the most trickiest part. I do this. When I finish it, I hit this with my left, and I do hit this with my left. Yeah, so technically you could finish this, hit this with your right, left, right, and then your left foot will feel a lot more smooth, but that's a crossover, and if you're having trouble with crossovers, don't do that. And it might just benefit you overall if you can find a way to do what I told you. Left foot and then swing your left foot back up to finish this section. I'll play it all just so you can kind of get a feel for it. Maybe we'll slow it down so you can like really understand what I'm talking about. So left, left. And then, believe it or not, I do this crossed. I hit my right, left, right. I always do that because I like to have my down with my left foot here. So if I plant my right foot here, I'm in a position where I can hit this down. And then I immediately double step. So from here to here, and then left foot. And then here's like the last really tough part because you're going to have to finish crossed over. So with your left foot on the up and then down to your right, but then you're in a good position to hit this. And then like basically you're home free. If you can get this far, the rest of the song is pretty straightforward minus the very end crossover. So, and then just right foot for that one. And left foot for that one. And then now we're at the final section. Very straightforward until they give you a big fuck you. So cross, make sure you cross shifting your body to the right, and you should be good. And there you go. Alright, on the bounce challenge. Hopefully after helping you break this down, I can go MFC it. That would be the perfect ending to this. Alright, so yeah, once again, on the bounce challenge, broken down by yours truly, requested by Quick Man, who is a patron. He's been a long time patron. Thank you for your patronage. And if you guys would like to make requests, you become a patron today and you can make your own requests. Alright, thanks for watching this one. I'll see you guys next time, and peace. And I need fucking water right now. Oh man. Alright, let's check the comments. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. I tried to give you guys a few different ways to do a few of those parts, but there you go. Alright, so that is done. So, blah blah blah. So yeah, on the bounce is done. I think I'm gonna do Nageki Noki next. That one's gonna be really quick and really easy to do. How can I search it though? That is not how you do it. Because I'm sure he has the Japanese. Oh boy. Is that it? Ooh, he doesn't have an updated version? Oh god. Ugh. Oh, Nageki. Ugh. Ooh, it's not even 60 frames. Oh, okay, we got 60 frames. But yeah, this is one of his old videos. What's up with the background? That's not the background, is it? No, it's not. Alright, we're going to do this one quickly. So it's Star D, right? Yeah, I'm going to focus on his. I might... Did I do a Yuki Nike one? No? Okay, so we're going to get these. I'm going to do this one first, then we'll do the Love Radio, then we'll do Max 300, and then I'll take a request. Alright. Yeah. Star DF29. Alright, Star DF29. Okay. I think we're ready. Is the spacebar gonna work? Ooh, we got a good spacebar. Hooray. Alright, anyways. What's up everyone, Dr.D here, and in this video we are breaking down Nageki Noki Expert. It's a level 16 and this is requested by Star DF29. He's been a patron for a while. He made this request and I'll be more than happy to break it down for you. It's overall relatively simple in terms of patterning. Patterning, is that a word? But you definitely want to make sure you have a good stamina when you're trying to attack this one. It's going to be your best friend, and as anyone who's played the song knows, it features, at the time, which was pretty shocking, a very long 160 sustained stream. So a lot of people remember the song because of that. Alright, so we're going to go through it. A lot of it is going to not have to be spent too much time on because overall it's pretty straightforward, though there are a few helpful parts that I think I might be able to lend a hand. I'll mostly focus on this side because we are going to be, how should I say, we are going to be, yeah, like analyzing the chart. But do keep in mind, most of you are going to be playing it on 3, 2, 4x. All right, let's just get started. I'll pause when I need to. Alright, so the first 40 steps are pretty straightforward. There's a lot of cues that show you which foot you should be stepping with. There's not a lot of double stepping, so let's just keep going. And 69. Nice. It should be up fine till now. If you have any, I was going to say competency, but that sounds like a little too rude. But if you are an avid DDR player and you have a lot of skill, this part should be relatively simple up until now. Alright, now here's the step jumps, and unfortunately, you just gotta learn how to do them. There's not too much tips I can give you. I have talked about them in the past. If you do want to see them, probably someone in the chat can list some other videos I've talked about step jumps, but in terms of step jumps, these are pretty tame because they're corner step jumps primarily, which in my experience, when your feet are closer together, corner step jumps are easier to perform than wide up, down, or left, right. Now we're doing double jumps, and then into a first a staircase. A staircase is a pattern that looks like this, but it finishes with a twist. Alright, now this part, believe it or not, I cheated. So these two ups that are coming up, I actually hit it with my right foot, just my right foot. I bracket jump these every time. Why do I do that? Isn't that like pretty dangerous because I'm doing right, right, and then right, right again? That's like 4 in a row. Yeah, technically it is more dangerous, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep the dominant position. I've told you the right foot dominant position before. I like to keep this position, and by doing that, I can maintain that position. Because like all of this, I'm in the right position still. So yeah, there. And yeah, even those two jumps, to make sure that I keep that position, I have to bracket even those two. These are pretty hard to bracket for the average player. It's a technique that does take a lot of practice. It takes the right kind of pads. It takes the right kind of shoes. But if you can find a way to hit this jump with just your left foot and smack it down, you're going to find that overall you're going to be saving a lot of energy throughout the rest of the song. My whole mindset is to save as much energy and minimize my movement when I'm playing the song for at least the first 60% of it. So even here, if you want to, this one I won't lie. This one I do usually do it the correct way. So hitting these and then swinging over and then doing these. The reason is otherwise I'm hitting my left, left, the right, right. That's a little dangerous. It's usually a little too dangerous. So I will hit these section correctly. And then even, yeah, so I'm in this one, then I'll pivot here. But then right after 175, we're back to trying to maintain the right foot dominant position. And then I will even double step that. So to maintain the right foot dominancy, I will not actually hit left, left, and then down, down with my right. No, I will hit left, left with my left foot, down, down with my left foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then my right foot's going to get the next 4. And then now is where we have to follow the actual pattern. So up until now, I've been trying to maintain the right foot dominant position as much as possible, try to minimize my efforts as much as possible, try to bracket jump all the up rights and the down lefts with either my right foot or the left foot. This has been my strategy up until 30% of the song. Now we have to follow it. Really no secret here, you just gotta do it. Do keep in mind with what foot to start with. Like for example, you're gonna have a bad time if you don't remember to start with your left foot. So don't try double stepping here. Just flow through it. It should be fine. If you're flowing, it should be alternating feet every time. Alright, and now we are 35% of the song, and you should be pretty tired. If you're not, then, well, wow, you're probably better than me. Well, that's the whole reason why I try so hard to minimize my movements, because if I really tried every time to do those absolutely the correct way, I would be so tired by this part, and we know that the song is only going to get harder. But this part is kind of a break, although there's a couple tricky crossovers. Alright, let's take a look. So the first one's going to start here. No matter how you hit those three, make sure your right foot hits the first triplet. And then I like to double step this so that my left foot can do it. So it'll be left, left, and left for me. Those are footing. So that I can make sure my left foot is hitting that. You don't want to hit this with your right foot. You'll have a bad time. Let's see if we can come up with a pattern together that'll help us all remember it. How about we go back 5 seconds? So first one will be right foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. Alright, this one I would absolutely recommend double stepping this section. So then you can be in the right position to hit this jump nicely. And then this part, okay, you have two options. There's the crossover way and there's the non-crossover way. The first way I'll teach you is the crossover way. Hit this with your left foot, hit this with your left foot, hit this with your left foot, and then go out there. Alright, so that's way number one. Way number two, we're still going to have to cross over on the last one, but we can cheat the first couple. Left foot, jump. You don't have to jump, but now we're going, so we do this, and then we're going to switch our body so that our right foot's going to hit this down. And then from this position, switch back, and then your left foot's going to do that. Technically, you could make your right foot do it, but I think it really comes down to preference. Let me take a really quick look. Is there any benefit for your right foot to hit that? Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the one video, the last breakdown that I did, where do you want to start with the hard one and then finish with an easy one? Or do you want to start with an easy one and then finish with a hard one? Kind of comes down to player preference. I prefer to start easier because then I'm like, if I'm in the zone for it, the hard one will come easily. Where like if you sloppily get into the hard one, the hard one in this case means that you're starting crossed over. So that would be your right foot on the down and your left foot swinging over to the right arrow. This would be the harder pattern. It has its advantages if you're confident in it, but personally I would rather get in the groove with getting the easy stuff and then just really carry about that one with my right arrow, or with my right foot. Alright, and then this is kind of a repeat of earlier, and if you are doing it correctly, it should flow. And then this, you have to make sure the right foot's down. This jump, I will actually do it correctly, and then if you know me, I'll probably jump right here, so that I'll maintain the down hold while still hitting this, so I'll jump right there. And then I'll double step this. And I'll usually bracket jump this, believe it or not. And then for this arrow, it's not dropping long enough so that we can lift off our left foot on the down arrow to hit this around here, and you'll be fine. And then double step this. And then here's this again, but this is way easier. So down on the left, yeah. And then left on this one. then right. Alright, now this part gets a little bit more complicated. Follow the beat. Alright, so here's where it's going to get like fuck you complicated. So here, not too bad, but after you do this, you have an option. What do I usually do? Well, I actually probably need to look at it. Yeah, believe it or not, I do it the harder way. I wonder why I do it the harder way, though. I will tell you what I do, but I'll show you what you also could do. After I hit this one, when I finish it, I actually do hit my right foot, left foot, right foot. Yes, I do go crossed over. I don't know why, though. Like, technically you don't have to. Yeah, I think it's because of this transition. Because if I don't do that, if you try to hit this with your left foot, left foot, and then you gallop with your right, left, right, this is kind of awkward because you have to double step into this. Where if you are crossed over here, your right foot's on the top and you hit your left here, it's more naturally transitioning over here. So it's either you got to pay for it up here or you got to pay for it down here. You know, in DDR in general, I always notice that it's just like you got to pay for it one place or the other. If you cheat here, you will have to pay for it later. If you don't cheat here, you'll have to cheat later. Something like that. It's always a give and take. So then, once again, I would hit that. You would want to hit that with your right, left, and same pattern again. So either do it the one way where you're going to have to cheat first, or do it later and you'll cheat later. Or not, because that actually it just finishes there. So do whichever one's more comfortable for you. And then here's the stream. And guess what? I have no tips. I have no tips. You gotta build up your stamina. You want to do it? Build up your stamina. Step on the inside of the arrow. These are staircases. In terms of streams, these are about as easy as they can get. So I'm not giving you any tips for the long stream. Okay, so now that there's no tips for that, we can finish up the song. I'm not kidding. Like when you request a song like Max 360 CSP and you want me to give you a breakdown, there's like nothing to break down. You need to have stamina. You need to have skill. It takes a lot of practice. And I've broke down 100 different times before how to build stamina in like my DDR tips for dummies series and other things like that. Go watch those. I'm not gonna like analyze each one of those arrows and tell you what to do. No. Long streams, I'm not breaking down unless they're like crossover patterns. Alright, so let's finish up the song. So play it through. You are going to want to double step these so that you can get all these jumps, like the down, down, right, right, left, left, up, up. And this is a repeat of before. Make sure this one you start with your right foot, and then left foot, right foot, and you're done. And 666, pretty scary. Alright, so that is Nageki Noki Expert, requested by StarDF29. I hope you found this helpful. I hope all of you gained something from watching this video. And I hope you guys continue to support me. He made a request because he's a patron. If you'd like to join my Patreon, link is down below. I will do more breakdown requests like this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care and peace. I need fucking water. Alright, let's look at the chat. Yeah, like if you were requesting the challenge chart, I would more analytically look at the you know the steps and talk about the timing and that kind of stuff. But if we're just talking about like 100 streamed arrows in a row that don't require like any candle or like, crossovers or anything like that, there's almost like no advantage for me to go through each one of those steps. Alright, I'm glad you liked that, Star-D. I guess we're gonna do a lovely radio, which I don't know how to find that. Found it. This one's also pretty straightforward. There's not that many tips I can give. You guys love to request songs that like have like no nuance, but hey, it's your request, not mine. I believe this is Yuki Night, right? Yep, it's Yuki Night. Just taking a look at the chat real quick. Did I miss something? What was Japan Sakura doing? What did I miss? Oh, okay. Okay, I see it now. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tyron is watching the stream as we speak because like as soon as we went live, I'm getting let's just say Facebook messages asking for me to unblock him again. Uh-huh. So Tyron, I'm gonna assume that you're watching right now. And if not, I'm gonna assume that Mr. Sakura, what's their name again? Japan Sakura is your friend. So I'll tell you both this right now. I would like to say thank you, Tyron, for not spamming me endlessly over the past month or so. I actually already was considering to give you a second chance. So do me a favor and remain chilled for the rest of today's stream. You too, Japan Sakura. And I will consider unbanning you as long as you don't go crazy again. And for those who are watching and have no idea about the context, I apologize. And I absolutely don't feel like getting into it right now. So, with that said, we're just going to gloss over this and get to the other breakdowns. We still got to do these two things. Well, the way I see it, if he doesn't listen, it's going to be a permanent ban. So, it's a win-win. But I will say that over the past like month or whatever, I haven't been getting endlessly messaged and berated on all my social media, so it's an improvement. And that's like the first message for a long time, so I'll let that slide because I was able to explain it. And Jay Phoenix is now in the house, just in time for some lovely radio. I'm just going to call it lovely radio because Nagisa no I'm just going to call it lovely radio. Fuck it. Alright, let's get started. And the requester is Yuki Knight. Yes, got it. Excuse me. Should be pretty easy. Not really that many tips or tricks. I still don't understand when people are requesting very straightforward charts to get broken down, but hey, whatever. What's up everyone, Dr. D here, and in this video we're breaking down Lovely Radio Expert requested by Yuki Knight, a fellow patron and a patron for quite a long time. So I'm more than happy to break down this song. It's an Expert 15, but let's be honest guys, this is a 16. We're talking 190 sustained streams and lots of jumps and 573 combos. So it should be a 16, but nonetheless, it's rated a 15, so let's take a look. So, honestly, this song is pretty straightforward. There's not going to be too much tips and tricks I can offer you, but we will walk through it. I'll definitely stop whenever I think there's something notable, but don't be surprised if this is a relatively short breakdown, because this is one of those songs that I've said 100 times that it really comes down to how much stamina do you have? How is your technique? Are you stepping on the insides of the arrow? Are you lifting up your feet minimally? Are you conserving energy? Are you trying to double step when you need to and prevent crossovers when you don't have to do them? Blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. I'll always repeat this stuff because songs like this, it really just comes down to those core tips. If you can keep those core tips, you should be able to attack that with just that knowledge and score very well on it. This isn't a song like on the bounce challenge that I just recently broke down where you really have to know the footing. The footing's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. Alright, without further ado, let's jump into it. So right off the bat, I'll tell you the hardest part of this song from beginning to the end is the fucking BG. Holy fucking shit. What the hell, Konami? Like, really? Like a fucking cat character just going yeah 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 yeah, like goddamn, like darkest screen filter does not do enough. Like, can you just give us pitch black already, please? Oh, sorry. Okay, rant over. Let's get into the chart. Alright, first 54 steps, really nothing to talk about, just follow it exactly how it is. Okay, so here's I guess a first technique. So the first one, you want to follow it, but starting here, we want to make sure that our right foot's on the top to hit this, so we don't want to be double stepping yet. Like, what the hell's going on in that background? Like, why? Sorry. Yeah, still kind of following the general pattern. You don't have to do anything special here. Okay, this is the first time where there's crossovers that I would recommend just double stepping this entire section. So from left to a double step down with your left foot, and then keep your right. So your left foot's going to be doing most of the work for this. And then this is going to be kind of hard, but you got to just be able to do it. Unfortunately, there's not really a tip I can give you for this. And then it's a very jump and yeah, dense chart, jump heavy, dense heavy chart. Here I would definitely recommend getting double steps going. And then yeah, double stepping. Triple down. Double step this with your right. Right again. Left foot double step. A little hard, but not too bad. Double step with your right. Make sure you hit this down arrow with your right foot. And before I get to this, I want to just ask you, what the fuck's going on here? Like why? Why? Look at this. Look at this fucking cat character. Like, what the hell? Like I'm about to do a fucking hard ass stream, and here you are just jumping all over the fucking place. Like, god damn it. Like, fucking anyways, so here's like the first stream at 190 BPM. Not too bad, but it is going to be alternating every 4 steps. So it's going to be these four, and then those four, and then here. So one thing you can do is use your 2 feet on the down arrow. So that would be doing the what do we call that? I don't know, but yeah, using your alternating your feet, foot switching. Yeah, foot switching on the down. And then the up. Up foot switches are a lot harder to do, so it's almost hard for me to recommend doing it. I would just go right foot dominant and just go for it. Alright, then this part just fucking sucks. Alright. You're gonna want to be double stepping that. Yeah, all this you want to be double stepping. Just make sure that you're keeping that right dominant position so you can hit those 16ths. And here's the setup, because you want to be keeping right foot dominant, because this stream you must start with your right foot. And then right foot, obviously. Now, this one you could actually start with your right, and then the left foot switch, and then go into the jumps. But that one, you really can't do it, so you might as well just learn how to do it regularly, because that up one you can't cheat. Here I actually would recommend going through it. It will take a little bit more stamina, but 1, 2, 3, down, down. So 1, 2, 3, down, down. 1, 2, 3, down, down. And then this one's also hard, but you can hit a red note. Make sure you plant your left foot for the up arrow here. And then I would hit a red note right here with my up, so I can get that with good accuracy. And then make sure you jump and hit this with your right foot. And that's the same thing where you can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is a repeat, so just do the appropriate foot and you should be fine. And then this part sucks because it's fucking jack heavy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 stream. That's probably the hardest part. And it makes it way harder because this fucking bitch is on the screen. She won't go anywhere. Like, really? You think that's not distracting? Look at that. It's just like, just like popping up everywhere. Like, god damn it. It's like already the hardest foot section. And it's just like made 100 times worse. Like, when you just see this bitch like just jumping up there. It just gives me nightmares. So, yeah, just do the jacks into the stream. And then it's just like jump, jack, jump, heavy. This whole part just sucks. And this is why it's not a fucking 15. Okay, and you're going to want to double step all this stuff. So keep your right foot dominant position, double step all of this. And then this one, you actually have to break the right foot dominant. Make sure you hit your left foot with that arrow. Then back to right foot dominant. Still right foot dominant, and switch over and hit these. That part fucking sucks. Okay, let's look at that. I really hate that because our left foot's going to be planted on the down, and we're going to finish this triplet, but immediately our left foot has to swing up, so this is a candle, to make sure that we can start this triplet with our left. You don't want to start with that with your right, you'll have a bad time. So make sure you start that with your left foot, and you'll be fine. Just keep the right foot dominant position by double stepping. You must break it for this jump. Okay, right foot dominant. And then the final stream with this fucking bitch all over the place, so have fun. And then triple, you can cheat this one. Like, come on, what the hell? What the hell? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Konami? Why are you doing this? Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Why? Why? Like, you think that MA players like me already don't have a hard enough time? You gotta put this, like, catty little bitch on the screen? Anyways, yeah, so this part there's really no way to cheat. Just 1, 2, jump, jump. It's just fast, it takes stamina and practice. And here's the final one, and it's the hardest one. I would say that for the third one you can jump through it, so... Well, you have to jump actually. Like, why? Like, what is this? What is she doing? Why? Why is she doing this? She's smiling because she knows she's pissing me off. She's like, oh yeah, hey, look at that, 573, ha ha ha. Okay, that was a nightmare. I'm not breaking down songs with like fucked up backgrounds anymore. Alright, so you do that, and hopefully you get your PFC. Alright, so that is Lovely Radio featuring whoever that chick is, and that was broken down by me, and it was requested by Yuki Knight. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. I certainly did. And I'll see you guys next time. If you want to make your own requests, become a patron. Link is down below. I will take requests from patrons from time to time. So if you guys have songs you want to be broken down like this, yeah, sign up. Alright, guys, take it easy. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and peace. Alright. It's not the most distracting video, but like it's a lot worse on challenge or any other difficulty because there's a lot less steps on the screen, like you're less focused, and then like you just like see this all like jumping around. It's just like come on, man. Come on. I'm trying to focus here. Alright, we're going to the last requested breakdown before I take any requests from chat. So, let's see what it is. Ah, yes, Max 300 X Special. Come on, Yusin. Ah, yes, it's... Okay. Pie Guy, what is Maxine's name listed on Patreon as? I want to make sure I'm using the name that she would like to go by, and I don't want to be clicking around right now. If you could quickly let me know. Didn't I already do like 2 from Game Fan? Daikin Kai, how can I MFC this song? Did you even PFC it yet? Tiger Rampage? Do you... Dude, man, what the hell? You don't MFC Daikin Kai, you just wear like really baggy clothes and like dress like a Japanese like teenager and go to the arcade and act all cool and do all the spins and shit. Please tell me that was not just my arcade growing up. Game Fan, I don't think I'm going to do another one of your requests today. I'm just focused on getting these ones done, and anyone else will be whatever. But yeah, Paiga, she made the request to me personally. She didn't go through the form, so that's why it's not here. I am adding it manually. Ken Len is quite smart. That is how you get MFCs. What's asking for confirmation? I have no idea if that's like some coded message or something. But if you can send it in Discord, do that. Send it in Discord if you are. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. All right, let me check it on my end then. Sorry guys. If you need like a bathroom break or something, now might be a good time. Alright, Pie Guy, give it another shot. Pie Guy, try again. And if you need to message me, do it through Discord. Everyone else, we're at a hold. We're at a hold. Try again. Yeah, Pie Guy, just try again because I tried doing the verification thing, but it timed out. So I think you need to try it again, and I have to do it faster. Okay, yeah. Their name is just Maxine. Okay, I'll just go by Maxine. That's fine. Alright, sorry for the delay. So yeah, if you guys are just joining in, we're going to be breaking down Max 300 fucking X Special. Fuck this song. Alright, checking the comments, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I'll tell you what guys, I said I'll be like doing some like fan breakdowns, but like my voice is getting shot, but I don't want to let you guys down, so I will do one. So you guys currently watching right now, first of all, hit a like on the video. I don't know why you haven't yet, but do it. And secondly, in the comments, try to agree amongst each other what one song you think I should break down. Like if I see several people saying the same song, I'll do that after this one. So I'll do 5 requests today total, and then we're done. And then hopefully next time when I go live, I'll just like go straight to doing like public requests, because I'll basically be caught up on any other pending request. So yeah. Okay, we good? Alright, yeah, we're just gonna get started then. Max 300X special. Fuck that shit. Yep. I am not breaking down Praise CSP. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, that was too rude. Alright. This fucking piece of shit. Oh man, this is not gonna be fun. I do have like 2 or 3 tips I absolutely do remember. Everything else I might have to. This might be a long breakdown. What's up everyone, Dr. D here, and in this video we are breaking down Max 300 Challenge. Yeah, Challenge, because it's X Special, requested by Maxine, who is a recent patron and has been a big supporter, and I'm very glad to be able to give her this breakdown. So, Max 300 X Special 17. Wow, where do we even get started? Well, I don't even want to get started, but lo and behold, here we are. So this is a very, very obtuse chart for any of the X specials. Like, all the X specials are pretty out of whack, but this one kind of takes the cake. I mean, the hardest one's no doubt Max Unlimited X special, but it could be argued that there's a lot more flow in there than there is in here, so take that how you will. So off the bat, obviously, memes aside, it is 300 beats per minute, so I would think that the average player is going to be trying it on 1.5, maybe 1.75, and those who are quite well versed in muscle memory might be able to do 2. For the record, I think I've done it either 1.75 or 2x. I do have a PFC with like 23, I think, on it. But a lot of players have been able to do way better, and I've been meaning to revisit this, so maybe one day I will. Hey, maybe after I do the breakdown, I will. Because I'll tell you this, I was only able to MFC, yeah, right. I was only able uh, to PFC it. I was only able to PFC it after studying it like we're going to do together. So I do hope that you find this video helpful and that by the end of it you learn a couple of the techniques that I had to learn to eventually be able to PFC it. And I first got it like maybe 8 years ago, something like that. So yeah, let's see if I can help you guys out. And give me 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, we're doing this live. Who knows, maybe we can cut it out. Alright. Here we go. So we're going to start right off the bat, and right off the bat it starts rude because you're going to have to pivot gallop. Right off the bat. Yeah, how rude. So the first gallop that you see right here, you're going to want to have to foot switch. You're going to have to, so left, 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 right, and then when you slap your right foot down, you're going to want to jump and gallop over so that you can do this. And god damn, I hate this. Ugh. Ugh. It's so cringy. Alright, so you're going to do a triplet into this, and then you have a choice, and I say choice in quotes because both are awful, to either one, hit this with your right foot, so right, left, right, and then hit your right foot here, which will give you good footing for the mini. Is it a triplet or a 5-note coming up? Either way, that's option 1. Option 2, which is definitely my preference in recent years, would be to do right, left, right, and then treat this arrow as a jump and hit the up left arrow with just my left foot. So once it gets here, I will be slapping my left foot on the left up to do that. It's actually a very close one. You might be able to drop your foot off of this, hit that, and still get the freeze, but honestly that's kind of iffy. I wouldn't risk it. So if you're going to hit that by the jump method that I just explained to you, make sure you at least tap the up again, and I need a fucking sneeze. I'm good. Wait, maybe one more. Yeah, this is live. We can't stop this. In before I'm spreading corona. Yeah, I know. Ha ha. Har har har. Alright, make sure that you hit that either way because you're going to have to hit your left foot over here for this triplet. And then you should be set up fine for this. But then this fucking sucks. You could either bracket jump this with your left foot and then your right foot to bracket jump that, or just do a swing. It takes a little more energy, but hit it properly. Alright, so we're going to be doing a mirrored version, not a true mirror, but an adjacent version. An adjacent version of what we just did. So this time starting with the right, right, and then we're going to pivot jump on here. So foot switch, and then just like over here, you're going to do the same thing, just opposite. Either right foot slam down and then go into it, or cross over to the back and then go for it. Alright, now here just fucking sucks, okay? So you are going to play it out normally for the left foot on the down. And then I do this. This is what I do. I actually... 150 is not that fast. I'm pretty confident that I can usually use my right foot here and my right foot here. Yeah, I do that. I kind of like put my right foot on the right arrow and then just like let it unfold onto the up and then hit the left with my left foot. And that generally gets me the marvelous perfect. If you want to get marvelous, 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 well, first of all, hello, Chris. And second of all, you're probably not going to be able to do that without doing a crossover, but the crossover would be so brutal for the kind of steps that we're dealing with that it's really not worth it, because to cross over this, I mean, it's really far-fetched. We're talking that you would have to gallop this with your left, right, and then swing your right foot here. Like, you don't want to do that. This is not the first jump we're gonna. This is not the first time we're gonna do it in this song. So I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, get ready to double step 300 BPM eighth notes. Okay. So in other words, 16th notes at 150. All right. You're gonna have to do it in this song. It's pretty fucking fast. Yeah, I know. 300 BPM. You might be used to double stepping, Arabiata 225, and that's pretty fast doing the double steps. Yeah, this is 300. Yeah, it's a lot fucking faster. But here's the deal. Unless you're gonna do some like really out there crossover patterns, you're gonna want to double step this to this, and at least this is pretty relatively tame. I've gone the PFC doing this, so you can definitely get perfects here, marvelouses even, but I would not recommend any other way to do it. Alright, this is late enough that we can drop to hit this with our left arrow, and we do want to do that because we have to hit this triplet with the right, and then this one with the left, and then this. Have fucking fun, alright? No tip. You just gotta jack that shit, okay? And don't take me out of context here, but you gotta jack those two, and then just follow through. There's really no other way to get these double steps. You just gotta be a beast. Gotta go beast mode. Knock those two and into the stream. If it helps you, think of this like a red, and that this is where the stream starts. So we're just like hitting a note and then immediately starting a stream. Alright, now, believe it or not, this is like somewhat easy. So, dun dun. You can just follow it out just fine. Double step that because you want to make sure your left foot is still here. Double step this. This one does, you can follow through with your left foot. Okay, now, yeah, fuck this. I fucking hate this song. Oh, I should have started with this song first to break down, because like my patience is like very thin after lovely radio. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check that breakdown. Oh man, okay, so what are we gonna do here? I hate this chart so much. So if you do it the right way, if you follow through, you'll probably be hitting that up arrow with your right foot, because that's just how the pattern works. Right, left, right. But if you do that, you're going to be here. And guess what? You don't want to hit this with your left foot. Don't hit this with your left foot. Don't. I don't care what foot you hit this one with. No matter what foot you hit combo 114 with, this gallop, you have to start with your right. You have to start with your right. And then, oh my god. And you want to be right foot dominant here. You have to be right foot dominant. So here's two ways you can do it. I'll tell you one way you should not do it. Do not cross over. You're planted here right now. You could technically keep your right foot planted, put your left foot and swing it over here, but I would recommend not doing it. Option 1, take a chance, drop your right foot at the last second to hit that. Hopefully you still get the okay. Option 2, what I would do, make this a jump with your right foot hitting the up right at this moment. So when this moment comes, I will briefly lift up and slam down to hit that and maintain the freeze arrow. The reason why we're trying to keep right foot dominant position is because this section you have to make sure you hit this up with your right foot, and then oh yeah, have fun. And now, and yeah, oh my god, I hate this chart so bad. It's okay. We're getting to an easy section. Come on, just get through it. Get through it. Because I hate this chart. I think we can cut all this out. Okay. Even though we're right foot dominant here, that almost guarantees that we're going to be galloping here into here with our left foot. And if we do that, we're probably going to be using our left foot to hit the left foot jump with the up arrow. Yeah, that makes sense because I can do words. If you can, I would recommend trying after you hit this to gallop down and do a 180 and hit that jump. If you can do that, you'll be better set up. If you can't, no matter what, you have to hit this with your right foot. So either you can switch there, or after you hit it, switch and then go into the stream, because this must be hit with your right foot and you must candle crossover, whatever you want to call it. And then hooray, now we have a little break. Yay. I'm gonna like definitely take a break here, so just double step and follow this. That one is just like the beginning. You want to make sure that you foot switch that gallop. Make sure your left foot is on the dial when you do this section. Alright, play this starting with your left foot. I actually foot switch here, down with my right and then down with my left, so then I can just do it. And then I foot switch back, and then I foot switch back. I actually don't foot switch for the up. It's a little more risky for me personally, but if you can, do it. Otherwise, you're going to be double stepping this section. So up with your left, to the left with your left, and then back over the left. So you're going to be using your left foot like 4 or 5 times if you don't foot switch. Foot switch that one. Alright, now here's the fun part. So this is not too bad. Just make sure you come down with your left foot. And make sure you double step here to get on your left foot. And then do this. Now, you're going to be finishing with your right foot on the down arrow. As soon as you finish, you need to set up, because your left foot must hit this. So I don't care how you finish this, just get ready to... You could double step to your right foot here, so like do that triplet, then double step a right arrow with your right foot, and then make sure your left foot is hitting that. And that, as soon as you finish that, your left foot has to hit this. Is it awkward? Is it hard? Yeah. Welcome to Max 300 CSP. But that's what you gotta do. And you gotta do that for that, and left foot again. Make sure you do your left foot again. And yes, you have to cross over. Alright, believe it or not, even though this is hard, this is easier than explaining all that. Just follow the pattern. That's a bit tough. That's even tougher. But if you can finish that, you're basically home free to the freeze. So that, and then this one, crossover, right, left, right. Because then our right foot is ready to get this. And then this one, you could technically go to the right, but that's harder. So I would start with your left foot, left foot. And then this part, beast mode. You just gotta go beast mode. Follow the music and do it. So you can start by, since we're finishing with our right foot, you have to double step. So we're gonna do right, left, left, right, right, right. So right, left, left, right, left, right, 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 and then left, left, right, jump. Now, the fun part. Let me check the chat. See how we're doing. Technically 6 notes. Is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, whatever. Aren't you a clever clogs? Alright, first off, this freeze is evil as fuck. Why? On the original expert, Max 300 expert, or even difficult basic, you name it, guess what? the freeze actually finishes. You will be getting the OK as soon as it stops. As soon as there's no more movement, you get the OK. But this one is purposely trying to fuck with you. Yeah, it's fucking with you. It purposely will not finish until it starts up again. So if you try letting go here, you get an NG. And yes, does it make it harder to set up for timing this? Absolutely. But how does Dr. D time it? Well, my tip is, since we can't, a lot of times I do use like the OK, especially in Max Unlimited. I will use the OK for counting out my jump. But since we don't have that, I visually look when it stops. So I try to visually see when it's going to stop, and then I do a 4 count. Watch. Wait for the stop, and 1, 2, 3. There. That's my timing. As soon as you visually see a stop, count to 4. The 4 is where you're hitting. Watch. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So it's a 4 count. Dun, 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 dun. 4 count as soon as you see the movement stop. One last time. 1, 2, 3. I was a little early on that one. One more time. 1, 2, 3. So that's how I time it. It's a little bit easier to time it on the expert chart when you don't have to worry about that freeze. But yeah, so that's it. And then left foot, we're going to be streaming. At first, it starts off pretty easy. Right foot, that's a hard crossover, but you got to do it. As soon as you finish with this with your left foot, we're going to, so you finish with your left foot, and then you're going to jump and go to your right foot and stream it out. So left foot, finish, jump, right foot. Like that. And then whatever you finish this, make sure your left foot starts with this pattern. Right foot crossover. Left foot, do start with your left, so we're going this way, and then immediately this way. Is it hard? Yeah. Max 300 CSP. Enjoy. And yeah, you have to finish the wall. Thankfully, that pattern is repeated in Paranoia Revolution, so if you can do this, you might be able to do Revolution as well. Right foot starts with this one. You have to finish crossed over. Right foot starts. Like, as hard as this is, unfortunately, there's not a lot of tips I can give you, because as bullshit as it is, and it is fucking bullshit, it technically flows. Technically. So right foot to crossover into this with your left foot, and then to the right foot, and then here's like the ending. So left foot, and then you're gonna start You're gonna start with your left foot, because your left foot's gonna hit this one, and start with your left foot, and this is a wrap around. I call these wraparounds, because like you're wrapping around and you're finishing there. Alright, now here's the big tip that I had. This is what I needed to know to PFC this. Alright, so this part is easy. And then I'll make sure that for that one, here, let me replay this. Yeah, this part, you can either start with your right foot and then go cross. I'd prefer to just make sure that whenever I finish this, I jump as soon as I do that, because I'm hitting that with my left, but I'd still jump to my left to the right. So I would do dun 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 like that. So here's the secret. Here's the secret. You're gonna do the secret twice. This is what I needed to know to end up PFCing it. This up arrow, in general, you want to hit it with your right foot. Whenever there's like a break and you see an up arrow, everyone's tendency is to hit it with your right foot. Don't hit it with your right foot. Hit it with your left. But Dr. D, I want to hit it with my right. Okay, let's see what happens if you hit it with your right. Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, have fucking fun with that. I warned you. I warned you. Don't hit it with your right. But now what are you gonna do, huh? You're gonna hit that with your left, and then what? Then what? Then what? Yeah, exactly. Next time, listen to me. Make sure you hit this up arrow with your left foot. Your left foot must hit this up arrow. And immediately, we are starting crossed over to hit this left arrow with our right foot. So left, and then you must cross over. And guess what? it's gonna repeat. And then this one, hit this with your left foot and start crossed over with your left foot. That's the secret. So, I'm gonna slow it down. And by slow it down, I'm gonna minimize it. Let's try that again. Alright. Alright, so here's the gallop that I said that I would pivot. Alright, so left foot. Left, start with your right, wrap around. Left, start with your left and wrap back around. So this one must wrap around. Alright, now here's the funnest part. Alright, I'm going to play it through one time just to refresh my memory, and we're going to look at it. We'll look at it slow first. Yeah, fuck this chart. Alright. I like how when you rewind, when you're at half speed, it only goes back half speed. That's awesome. Anyways, now let's look at it full speed, and then I'll tell you what to do. Right foot, left foot. Yeah, it's a lot harder when it's faster, right? Alright. So, here's the secret. There's no fucking secret. Okay, there is a secret. And I fucking muted the fucking... Alright. So here is the secret. The secret comes down to this section right here. The stream starts on this, so let's just look at it here. We have a double right, so let's think it out. Left, right, right, what? Right. No, we can't do that. You're right, we can't. So, how do we do this? You're gonna think I'm crazy, but this is actually what you have to do if you really... I won't lie to you, I've done it both ways. I actually have beasted and just gone through left, right, and then up with the left arrow. But what you should do, and this is a hard technique, you know those foot switches? You got a foot switch on the right arrow. So, you're going to be hitting left, right, and then you are going to cross over. So ignore this for a second. Let's see if I can just get it off the screen. I don't want you to even think about it. I want you to think about hitting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are finishing crossed over with our left foot on the right arrow, right? With your left foot on the right arrow, you are going to quickly lift it and slam your right foot down. By doing that, you're going to do two things. Number one, you're going to hit this arrow. Number two, now we can hit this with our left foot because we're alternating. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Briefly up, slam it down, finish the pattern. That's the secret. It's really hard. It's really fucking hard. But you gotta do it. You want a full combo it? You want to PFC it? You gotta do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play it out. Play it out slowly. Maybe use your fingers. Let's go 50% speed. Think it out with me. Alright, let's take a look. Left foot. Okay. Did you do it? Maybe that was too fast. Let's slow it down. I don't care what speed you gotta practice it on. You practice it. You practice it with your fingers. You practice it with your feet. You practice, and then eventually you'll be able to do it. Go real slow. Watch it. Alright, right foot, hit your left foot, and start with your left foot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, foot switch. And that's it. If you can get through that, the ending shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but you have to just follow through with it. So let's look at the ending. So right here, foot switch. And then we're left foot, right, left. So this is a hard crossover, and yes, it's exactly what you think you have to do. Left, right. Yes, it's a stretch, but you gotta do it. And then luckily if you can finish that, it should be, oh, you'll have to do it one more time. So then you're going to be wrapping it around, and they want you to do it one more time from the other side and then into a jump. Yeah, I know, this song fucking sucks. I know. So cross over, and then left foot is hitting this, and then now starting here it's dun dun dun, starting with this red one, dun dun dun, and there's no tips here. You gotta be a beast. And there you have it. It should be easier. The expert has 555 steps. This has less steps. It should be easier, right? Alright, and there you have it. There is Max 300 X Special Challenge broken down, requested by Maxine. Thank you guys very much for helping. Thank you very guys. I can words properly. I know I can. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope that this has helped you, and I hope that you guys, yeah, can get a higher score. I really did have to do exactly what we're doing right now. I had to sit down and look at it and really analyze the chart to finally get at a position where I can do it somewhat good. And I'm by no stretch of the imagination a master at this song. It's going to take a lot of practice. It's going to take a lot of failures, but if you take the tips that I gave you and you really commit it to memory, and then you keep bumping up that speed, maybe start at 1.5, then go to 1.75, and if you really get good, use 2.25. It's possible. Alright, I hope this has helped you guys. I hope that, yeah, you guys enjoy it. And if you want to see more breakdowns, best way is to become a patron. Link is down below. If you become a patron, I will do this for you. I'll make a breakdown chart, and then you can see me get frustrated trying to break down an annoying song. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Okay. Give me a second. Now that that's out of the way, oh man. Honestly, guys, I think I might be just done. I don't think I can do another request right now. That took a lot out of me. Oh my god. This was a rough one. But yeah. And also, my mom's calling. Alright, I'm gonna take a phone call in the other room. I'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back. Sorry about that, but word of advice: if your mom calls you, take it. Don't hang up on your mom. Especially today. Today is Mother's Day, at least in Taiwan, and for most of you, in about 12 hours, it's going to be Mother's Day as well. All right, like I said, I've really gotten a lot taken out of me doing these five. Did we do five breakdowns or just four? I think we only did four. But yeah, I'm dead. So we're gonna leave it there. But I promise I'll try to do another breakdown soon. So definitely yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications. You'll you'll be notified whenever I go live. And yeah, that's the best way to stay up to date. All right, with all that said, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this live stream, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.